Hello, I have a flip through of this Collect Beautiful Moments folio that I made. It's pretty chunky for a folio, but she was a lot of fun to make. And I did use printable, digital printables in this one, and they are from Daisy Dreams Revisited. It's Whispery Woodlands volumes 3 and 4 that I used for the printables. And I've also used a bunch of lace and ribbon, silk flowers and leaves, this lovely textured ribbon here, and some cardstock. And I did print this on matte photo paper, so I was able to use the wet mediums to add like this. This is actually watercolor through a stencil here, and then some stamping. And on the back, I added some gold splatters and a little gold around the edge, also on cardstock, and covered in this lovely fabric here. The pretty frayed edge all around there. And the base of this is the little attached ribbon closure. The base is like manila envelopes that I joined up. And in the front cover, there's a pocket, and there's a little journal here, just a little bit of writing space with one of the printables, and it just tucks right in here. And this is stuffed so full. Excuse me, sorry. Recovering from a little bug or something. Stuffed full of all kinds of tags and cards and bookmarks and some of the things I laminated. So here we have a belly band on an envelope flap, and there's 2 little tags, and they can be used as bookmarks or writing in like a gold or silver Sharpie, or gel pens works really good on these, or white gel pen I suppose would work. Journal card here, some little birds with writing space. And this I dyed with inks and did some gold splatters and some stamping. Whoop. Little sari silk on the toppers for the tags here. And that flips open. Here we have this little paper bag that I did some stenciling with gold watercolor. There's a little tea tag that says, "Today I have grown taller from walking with the trees, Katie Wilson Baker." And there's some little, or maybe this is Carl. Sorry, Carl. I can't see it from this far away. This is a die cut here, some flowers, and inside there's a little tag, the little gold embellishment on top. There's a laminated one that could be a bookmark or dry erase. You could write and erase and write and erase. And a little bookmark here. Tuck right in, and then in the envelope there are 2 journal cards. Hold tight to your dreams. And this was some stenciling and more inking. And there we go. And then here we have this little girl that flips up. Find joy in the ordinary. And she's got some paper and silk flowers. I love this scene right here. It just makes you want to hang out there for a while, doesn't it? And then close these up, and there's a pocket here. This is also an envelope, so this is just a little flippy pad of brown packing paper for writing or collaging or doing whatever a person would like to do. And it just tucks right in here. Right. Okay. And then on the other side of it, there's a little pocket here. And it has 3 journal cards once again. Oops, and it's actually a pocket, not a tuck. And this I added just some inking and some gold splatter. A little stamping up here. Here we have a vellum envelope that is also a flip. I like that you kind of see through it. I added a little splatter and stamping. And then in here, there is this little pocket. It has a little envelope that has a little, this is a little flippy pad too with some fun little things. You can write on them or use them in other places. Could be a good place for storing your mad money, your shoe money. Let's see, which way did I have that? I think I had it in this way. I think it fits. And then in the envelope portion, have this tiny little, I believe this is a journal. It's been a little bit since I made this. So I've got a little girl here, and she moves. There's some writing space there. Yep, it's a little journal. Just a few pages for, you know, lists or memories. Lady on the back. That just tucks in. Oops, wouldn't even have to go that far. Do it that tightly there. And it just slides in. I like how it fits with the flap on top of the envelope. And then over here we have this pretty die-cut mushrooms, the black die-cut mushroom shadow, and a little bit of silk leaf, little gold splatters on the back. And this flips up, and inside is, whoop. Actually it's easier if we open it this way, all the way up. There we go. Okay, that's better. And then this is a flippy pad, focus on the good. It's got a little fabric at the top. It's fastened with brads. It's got a pretty picture on the inside too. Quite a few pages for writing. Oops. And then the back cover, goodness, I'm all thumbs today, is craft colored cardstock, and then an image on the back as well. Slip right back in there. And then this is a flip out and a flip down. So the flip down just is white for writing space. And then the flip out has some stenciling with inks and the gold watercolor. And shine like the stars, it says on the other side. And then this lady here is to be pretty. Alright, let's fold that back in. Oh, did we talk about what was underneath it? No? Hope is never lost. Another flippy pad. Pretty pictures on the inside and the outside. And below that, this just lays in, and it's secured by all these flaps. It's all perspective, it says here, and then added the gold. And in here, there's lots of goodies tucked in. You can see I used the 2 images so I could make it look seamless if there's nothing in the pocket. And we have 2 journal cards here. And some interesting papers, just kind of stationery style that you can use to write or collage. And this little brown paper flippy pad. Okay, now moving over here. And this pocket, we have some stamping and gold splatters, and here we have another bookmark with some twine at the top. We have this little envelope here, and it's got just a little bit of writing paper tucked inside. And we also have this pretty card. I did some gold watercolor that I added, some silk leaves for the tag topper, and it says "Love with all your heart" on the back. And then this flips open, and this is an envelope flap. So there's a pocket here, and this one's just a journal card for writing or whatever. And on the back side of it, we have this that spins. And when you're on this side, it's also pretty. And it holds this little journal writing space here, holds it up in place, which holds the things in the pocket, which is another journal card and a little laminated one as well. They still have a hard time wanting to stay put. Okay, and then we have a pocket here on this. This is a vellum envelope flap. It says "Never Stop Exploring." And then we have a little journal card, "See possibility everywhere." And these stamps I used, they are a Tim Holtz one. Don't want to lean into the camera too much. So let me see if I can find them. I went a little nuts when Joann's was closing. I bought all the ones they had. This is the stamp set I used for the words, and I used, I believe it was this one that I used for, or might have been a different one that looked like it for, but also in a Tim Holtz set for the spots there. This is THMM113 if you're interested, from Stampers Anonymous and Tim Holtz. Okay, back to it. And then this folds down, and inside the vellum envelope there's this just little folded piece I did some watercolor on, and some stamping inside the vellum envelope. And then up here she says, "Be your beautiful self," just with some of that. Yeah, that was a different stencil for sure. That was this one, actually. That's where I got the wood grain one too. And it's THMM159 from Stampers Anonymous and Tim Holtz. So opening this, now I'm forgetting if we looked in this one. I don't think we did. Okay, another little book, Creativity Takes Courage. Got some stamping. And a lot of this word stamping, I used an iridescent ink, so it's got a bit of a shine to it. It's really pretty. Even in the spots where it wouldn't necessarily show up, there's a bit of shine. And I did some liquid pearls on her there, all reinforced with lace in the spine. Very simple little writing pad, or mini journal, I guess you could call it, or a notebook. I'm like, have we been here yet? Okay, let's go to the center and then we'll move over here. This one I attached this lovely green ribbon that coordinates to hold this part down. And here we have a little, this is a pocket. Yep, it is a pocket. The lady behind it. Teeny tiny little journal tag. Just fits right in there. And that flips up for a bit of writing space. This one we have, this is a pocket. Yes, I do have things in there. And there's two tiny tags. Yep, that's it. Her. And then this is actually, I did a lot of gold on here, but it actually flips. So there's writing space. Blessed are the curious. I'll move this up just a bit, make sure it's in frame. Never stop exploring. And the other way, a little stamping and stenciling, and that pretty picture. I'll go back to the center, and this folds down. And there's a pocket here at the bottom. just this little, yeah, that's just like a bookmark there that I made. And there's a pocket here because this is an envelope as well. Focus on the good. And this is a little notebook, just with a few pages. Okay. And then this is a pocket here. And we have a few like journal cards. And this is more stenciling and gold splatters. And this opens this way, more writing space. And then we have this one, very pretty, just some stamping and stenciling. And this one actually opens at the bottom. So this is a very hidden pocket here. And this just has a piece of writing paper with this pretty little closure that can be slid on and off. So you don't have to undo the twine, but you can. It's kind of a policy closure style. You can hide all kinds of things in there. All right, oops. Let's close that one first. And then that one. And then this flips up this way. And under here we have another little notebook. Be Your Beautiful Self. And I did more liquid pearls and little pretty, you know, gold embellishments and stamping on there. Mostly writing space, however. And under that is, look at this treasure trove of goodies. This all comes out. I did kind of the same thing. I used two different papers, and this is the same image, and I tried to line it up. But with the two different papers, it came out slightly different colors. So this was I believe, a presentation weight paper, and this was a heavier photo paper. So probably two different brands as well. And I think that's why, you know, we got the different color intensity there. More stamping and splatters. And inside here, this one is a little envelope, and it's got some little writing paper. There's a little journal card and another little journal card. Probably should put these back in order as I do it. That would make it faster, wouldn't it? Another bookmark, and another one of these with the pretty little slide on and off closure, or you can undo it with the policy closure. So those go in there. Here she is. Let's put this back down this way and tie it back up. Goodness, I'm gonna have to sit down and actually like count how many notebooks I put in here. Was that 4? 3? I don't know. Okay, and then I think perhaps this is the last section. We have this little journal card and another journal. Oh, this is one of the ones that flips open. This is another belly band and a vellum envelope. Flips open, and inside a couple more. There's a journal card, a long either journal card or bookmark, however you want to use it, and another pretty piece of paper. All right, come along. There we go. And then we have her. She's also a pretty envelope flip. Love You to the Moon and Back. And lots of little bit of watercolor shininess going on around her. I was trying to remember if she's got a pocket. I think she does, but I can't remember where I put the pocket. Oh, here. It's right here, hiding in plain sight. And then there's just this little notebook of just soft papers, and has a little flip up here that could be removed and used however a person wanted to. And flipping over here, I use this pretty paper clip that can be removed. This is an envelope, so there's something fun in there. I'm not gonna take it off right now. Oh, actually I will, never mind. Or maybe I can just, how did I, no, I did it over the edge. So I have to take it off. But underneath, there's these cute little bag pockets, and they have journal cards. Another fun place to hide things. Just a really pretty paper clip. And this one spins to hold this little goodie in here, and to hold this flap up. This flaps down for writing space. And there's another little tiny journal tag there. And this pretty page here with a silk flower, little velvet ribbon, and I think, oh, yep. Did we go in here? I don't think we went in this one yet. Oh my goodness, okay. Gotta remember what I did. And another flippy pad. Today is full of possible. Oh, it's got the papers. It's kind of like an explore adventure even for me. I think it's only been like, when I say a while, it's been like a month or two since I finished making this, but I've made a lot of things since. So there's beauty and simplicity. Show the world your magic. This open, be your beautiful self. And then let's move down here. Yes, we did that. Okay. And then this is the back. I signed it. And then we have some extra bookmarks, a journal card, craft paper flippy pad, and another piece of paper to write on that says, "There is power in your vision and wisdom in your words." I thought that was pretty cool. There we go. And I think oh, this had to go in this way. There we go. Look at me go. And we did go through this, right? Yes. Did we? Well, if we didn't, there's more stuff. Do what you love. A pocket with a couple more things. I don't think we did go through this part yet. But this flips up and this holds that down. There's always something more. Did we open this? I think we opened that. Yes. Never stop exploring. Okay. I think we might have already done that part. And that's the end. Oh my goodness. It is. You could get lost in these. And so you could definitely, you know, hide your cash or your Christmas shopping list, and, you know, your kids would never find it. Your partner. Anyway, she was a lot of fun to make, and I'm going to be listing her on my Etsy shop probably today. And when I get that done, I'll put a link down below the video. So I hope you enjoyed Collect Beautiful Moments. That's one of the stamps from that lovely set. And thank you for watching. Bye-bye.